Hello, I'm Kristen, and I work for Whole Foods Market, and I was one of 20 people in the Rocky Mountain region that got selected to go on a Whole Planet Foundation team member volunteer trip, and I am going to Brazil. So I just wanted to share with you guys a little bit about what that means. So the Whole Planet Foundation is really cool. They basically raise money and distribute microcredit loans to women in developing countries all over the world, and they use existing microcredit loan organizations in each of these countries. And it's one of my favorite things about this particular program is when the women pay the loan back, that same loan goes to somebody else in that same community. So it's a huge incentive for them to pay it back, and like 99.7%, I know, most of them get paid back and pretty quickly. And yeah, then that's an opportunity for someone that they know to get the same chance that they did to improve their business or create a business or things like that. My absolute favorite story, it's the first story that I heard going into asking for donations at the registers. I sat down and I watched this video of this woman in this brightly colored dress, and she had this stand of fruit, and she had a fruit stand business in her little village, and she was talking about a microcredit loan that she received that she used to build a structure around her fruit stand that allowed her to lock up all of her fruit at night instead of spending hours and hours transporting it across the village back to her house where it was safe at night. And I will never forget the look on this lady's face when she started describing the impact that it made. It was something that was so simple, and here in the United States it seems like we would all just think it's necessary to have a shelter around a fruit stand to like lock it up at night, or have a truck even to like transport it, something like that. And this lady was so grateful that she had the opportunity to build this structure around her fruit stand. It gave her hours and hours of productivity every single day, and most loans are only about $175 total, and it makes a huge difference for them and their families and their communities. And I really got that when I was watching this lady tell her story. It's my favorite. So my opportunity and why I am on this website is for the team member volunteer trip. So as a team member, I got to apply to go on a trip to meet some of these microcredit loan clients and to volunteer in these communities with whatever will help them the most. And I get to go to Brazil. So I hope you enjoy the rest of the information I posted on here. And yeah, I am responsible for raising and coming up with the money to get to Brazil, basically, and then like shots and like spending money and snacks, as well as we're not getting paid while we're there, working and volunteering, because it is a volunteer program. And I will have a certain amount of paid time off accrued by then, but I did have to use a whole bunch of it earlier this year in March when I had an ankle injury. So anything that you can contribute or would like to contribute would be greatly appreciated, and I promise I will put it to good use. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch this.